Okay, I was asked to play some of my decks in ranked, so we're just going back to one of the decks I have the most confidence in ranked, and probably one of my best performing decks straight up, and that's the 9 Lives Solemnity Harmless Offering deck. In 1 or 2 sentences, it's basically, we cast 9 lives, we're protected from damage, aggro, all that stuff. We can hit Solemnity for a full lock versus some decks, but our win condition is Harmless Offering, giving the 9 lives to the opponent, and having its lose condition of when it leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. Back to nature, destroy all enchantments, gets around the hexproof when it's in our opponent's control. Rest of the deck just facilitates with tutors and card draw and so on to try and get to this state. Let's get in some games. Basic rule of the deck, right off, mulligan till you see 9 lives at the least. Let's play. All right, we're on the play. We've got a 9 lives in hand, which is basically all we need. Temple of Triumph can get a land, and then we're off to where we're going, wherever that is. Where are we going? Anyway. All right, opponent finally renewed their subscription with their internet provider, and we're off to the races. But I don't know why we're racing, but sure. Our opponent's playing red, of course. We're racing. Okay, so Monastery Swift Spear. Now, let's see. Take a look at this hand. Where are we going with this? Artillery Enthusiast can probably drop nothing, honestly. I wouldn't drop much here. But we'll just simply play this and say go. And 9 lives, and we'll go from there. That said, if our opponent throws out a bunch of stuff, we'll see. We play red a little bit closer to the vest here. They play all these things, and then we just kind of figure out where we're going. So we probably just want to find a Solemnity. Oh, this game's easy. All right, 9 lives down. We'll do this early now. Easy. So easy. Rolling Vortex. That's not going to do damage to me. It's going to do damage to you. You just gave yourself a 20-turn clock. Just pointing that out. Alright. Well, Commander faces Caucason. It's not going to give a creature a +1/+1 counter next turn because it's never going to get to that chapter first off. 5. So damage can't be prevented. That's fine. So now we just need a couple of lands. Assemble the team can go hunt an extra land here. So we want a 5 lands so we can do it in 1 turn so they have no time to react. And that's about it. Yes, 9 lives Solemnity. Do you have Stomp in your deck? I would accept insult to injury. Mostly the insult part. I'd be insulted if you didn't have some means to do that. Alright, well they tested the waters and realized I'm still at 16. And still at 16. So I think we just assemble the team and just find a land. What kind of land do we want here? Doesn't really matter. We're going to Faithless Looting for the other half here. So I guess we'll just grab a Mana Confluence to make things easy. And then looting. Alright, opponent may not realize we're about to kill them. That was not another land. That was the attempt there, by the way. Was the attempt to get a land. I suppose I could have kept the other looting. It's fine. Whatever. We got 1 more land. They take another point of damage. It'd be hilarious to play this game out for 20 turns. They would only know regret. Alright, so we assemble the team. I can grab another 9 lives as well. That is a thing we can do. I guess we can make it a Crystal Grotto and get a scry off here. So we can play with the utmost of caution and get a second 9 lives so that we're never really vulnerable. They might be drawing to their routes, we're drawing to ours. You know, that kind of thing. So they have 1 source of damage of Fanatical Firebrand. That's 1. 3 cards in hand. We don't need this. That was just in case it's another 9 lives. Pass the turn. Possibility that we can... Ooh, Faithless Looting? Yeah, it's fine. Alright, 1 more damage for them. Commander faces Caucason, does nothing. Our opponent is done. Okay, so... We were just going to be able to untap and go for it. Our opponent wasn't wasting their spells, so the more mana they got, the worse it was going to get. What the hell is this splash screen? Arena on TikTok? Come on. I mean, this has got to be taking the piss, right? All right, well, anybody that follows TikTok, please tell me what the hell is going on there. I need to know the other side of the joke. Okay, we're on the play. We only have the Solemnity. That's not the safest plan. Let's mulligan this. Because I can... back to nature's good enough here. Back to nature's good enough. Or assemble the team is good enough here. So, The second... I'm going to get rid of Mana Confluence, I think, here. So, we play our green. Mana Confluence is our black. We assemble the team. We get our 9 lives that way. Opponent on Faithless Looting. That gives us... what? What are they going to hit us with? Arclight, Arclight. Oof. That's a solid start. All right. Assemble the team. 9 lives. So we need the rest of the pieces because we only have Back to Nature 9 lives so far. Sterling Grove can get us a Solemnity. So there's that. Right now, this is the slow turn where nothing's happening. They're doing some setup. We can get a Sterling Grove into play and then just go from there. We can definitely get a Solemnity started. Tormenting Voice. That gets rid of a Lava Coil. They judged that quite well, actually. All right. So Crystal Grotto is a scryed. I think we should probably take it right now. Not yet. We don't need a second one yet, game. So let's Sterling Grove first. Pass the turn. So unfortunately, we didn't see what we wanted. I know we bottomed the card, but hey, whatever. So what we can do is we can hold off on the Sterling Grove for one moment and just, play it another turn. We don't have to tutor right now. We can see our top deck and try and get ourselves a donate. Because if we get ourselves a donate, well, then I can crack the Sterling Grove next turn. Search for nothing. It really doesn't matter at that point. Yeah, it gives us the chance to win rather than not lose. Our opponent is timing out with Phoenix. I know that this is a popular deck, but you know what? Maybe Elves is more your speed. Or life gain. All right. Opponent considers. No kidding, opponent. That's one card that definitely explains what's going on here. They brick. They bricked. All right. We see our draw. That's another Back to Nature. All right. So. Jam the 9 lives. And now we Sterling Grove for next turn. Upkeep stop just in case. I don't know. The game just whizzes on by everything. And then we hit up Solemnity and call it a day. I mean, if they're going to go for something, they'll go for it like now. Because, I mean, there's got to be a time when they go for it. Finale of Promise. Okay, there you go. Did they decline the spells? I think they declined the spells. I mean, if we're going to have all day to do this... I don't think that mattered. I think we had their number all week anyway. Okay, on the draw, we have Aether Hub as a one-time use for Assemble the Team. That can get us 9 lives. Sterling Grove can get us 9 lives. This can be something to struggle with here. I will keep it, just for massive cards in hand. And there's a Harmless Offering. Yep. Okay. Steam Vent Spire Bluff. You got it. We're going to just hit up Assemble the Team right now. Our opponent has a response, and it's probably just some burn. Magma Opus. Not what I was expecting. Let's grab the 9 lives. Okay, Magma Opus with lands actual lands in their deck. I don't know what combination this is. Some sort of oh, it's creativity, right? All right, sure. So since it's creativity, I don't know what to expect. Here's 9 lives. Here it is. Do whatever. You got a counter? Yeah, this is going to be hard. That's going to be harder than I thought. All right. Iteration, sure. So it's creativity. Creativity we may or may not be able to beat. It's the interaction that's the hard part here. Alright, so we can Faithless Looting. Let's Faithless Looting. Not quite what I'm after here, but hey, whatever. So, I think we drop... What are we dropping here for this? Assemble the Team, because we're not really getting that happening here. And 1 Sacred Foundry. And then we can hub and assemble. Grab another 9 lives. So this is some sort of BS infinite. They get 2 creatures out of their deck and boom boom, done done. So that first counterspell was really rough, and they may find the time to be able to pull this off. What can I say? We play tap land. Okay, we'll play Confluence, and we'll play 9 lives. Do you have another Archmage's Charm and are willing to blow up your artifact for it? Okay. And then we pass the turn and hope that they don't have it. That's second opus. Now we just hope they don't have creativity. So this is just combo v combo, and the counters, unfortunately, they interact with us, not the other way around. Our opponent is mathing for some reason. Looks like they have the creativity or something like that. That's not what I was expecting, to say the least. So they cast every card in their graveyard. I don't know what that's going to do. Opus, sure. That's fine. It deals 4 damage once, or 0 damage once. It just adds the counter to 9 lives. Counter to 9 lives. 2 counters to 9 lives. Archmage's Charm. Draws a card. And they're just doing a bunch of value here. I don't think they can actually win. I think we've actually beat them. So let's just hit the Resolve All. I think we're good. So I was well expecting creativity. They might just be kind of trying to get there with it. I don't know. Mystic's Mastery. That was a value Mystic's Mastery. That's for sure. I don't know what this deck is, but I mean, it looks like a fair deck with a big value plan. That's what it feels like anyway. I mean, making turn 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 6 2 4/4s doesn't really compare to the turn 1 4/4s that Historic currently has. So there's a bit of trouble there. Okay, so the cards that they discarded, just a bunch of, just a bunch of interactions. They're just certainly a control deck. Here, have a Harmless Offering. Bye. My combo's faster. Okay, so the deck went 8 and 2. 2 losses. One was Mana Screw. I was doing a lot of digging too, so the deck had the tools to get out of it, but didn't. The second loss was literally like a turn 7 discard Eerie Ultimatum, Emergent Ultimatum. A 5-color pile that just didn't tap any mana, didn't play a single card. How am I supposed to know what's going to happen other than assuming that they have all the removal in the planet available to them, and so I can't really go off. That's what I was expecting. And meanwhile, if I had pegged their deck correctly, I could just kick the crap out of them. Anyways, explainable losses at an 8 and 2 is spectacular. That's exactly the way you want it. Hope you enjoyed anyway. Take care, and bye-bye.